Hi, Joe Cluter. Welcome back to the race shop. Tonight, I'm sporting my McCandless t-shirt. Last week, I had a good friend of mine, Kirk Reed, and I went up to McCandless shop in Greensboro. We got to meet Herb McCandless. We got to meet Buddy Martin from Socks and Martins, Joe Pappas, who built the Mopar Missile. Amazing shop, amazing memorabilia. And if you get a chance, you're in Greensboro, you need to stop by and check it out. So, when I left you last time, this is part two. Part one, we talked about the 69 Camaro, the one that I bought, and the one that I wanted to move along because I wanted to buy a Mopar. So, I'm going through ads, I'm online, I'm looking. So, I find this 74 Barracuda. Mopar Joe, Barracuda. Mopar Joe, Barracuda. So, it's my color, it's yellow. I like the aluminum wheels. I like the custom interior. Engine bay looks good. Let's make a deal. We go back and forth. I decide to swap even. I'm going to swap my Camaro to this gentleman in the Bronx in New York for the Barracuda. So I had to rent a trailer. I got a friend of mine. Load up the Camaro and we head to New York. We're going through Connecticut, almost all the way through. I hear a beep, a siren. I look next to me, there's a state trooper telling me to pull over. So there was a rest area right there. I pulled into the rest area. He gets out, he's got a fire extinguisher. My hub of the trailer was on fire. Puts it out. I have to call U-Haul. We have to wait till U-Haul gets there to replace and repack the bearings, which they did. Sending this guy messages, I'm going to be late. So we're back on the road. So we get into New York. Run one of the parkways or thoroughways, toll roads in New York, and want to take a break, so pulled into the rest area. This guy comes up to me and he goes, you can't go back on the highway. I said, what do you mean? He goes, no trailers allowed on this highway, this toll road. I said, well, what am I going to do with it? I have to take it. He goes, I'm just telling you, they will confiscate the trailer and they'll take what's on it. I can't turn around and go the other way. I have to go forward. So I looked at my friend and said, well, fingers crossed, here we go. So luckily, we made it into the Bronx. Pull into the Bronx on the street where I'm supposed to meet him. No parking. I'm blocking a lane. I get a knock on the side window. Scared the daylights out of me. It's him. I roll down the window. He goes, leave him here. You'll come with me. Okay, so I left him there with everything. I'm following this guy through alleys and backyards and finally come up to this high-rise 20-story building. Go inside and go into the basement. It's a parking garage. This guy has 20 to 30 cars he's selling that are all stacked real tight together. There's like 4 light bulbs in the whole place. It's dimly lit. You can't see anything. So we walk down and we see the Cuda. And it's in like 5 rows deep, tight. I said, how am I supposed to even go look at it? He goes, oh, you got to get on the floor and you got to crawl. Because when those doors come down, there's an opening. Like, are you kidding me? This thing looked beautiful in the pictures. Crawl out there, stand up when I get to the car. 4 flat tires. I said, it's got 4 flats. So I'll have to get a pump. So he comes back with a bicycle pump. Why do I have all the guys with bicycle pumps? I don't know. So he crawls out, he pumps the tires up, he moves the 4 or 5 cars in front of it, moves the one to the right so you get in the driver's door. He drives it out. As he's driving it towards me in the parking garage, the dimly lit parking garage, I hear scraping. The exhaust system fell down. The front of it fell down and it's scraping, pulling forward. I looked at him and I said, this is not the deal I made. This is not the car I thought I was going to get. I said, that Camaro is perfect. We're going to make a different deal. I said, I'll happily drive this Camaro back to Massachusetts. So I started off, I wanted $5,000. Cash. We got the 3. He went to an ATM somewhere. He came back with $3,000 in cash. Probably just went up to his apartment. So I said, okay, so let's see, I paid $5 for the Camaro. He's giving me $3, so I'm actually getting the Cuda for $2,000. I'm okay with that. He hooks up the exhaust, and he says, I'll drive it up to the trailer. So I'm trying to follow him. We go up. Just as he comes out of the garage onto the street, the exhaust falls off again. Now he's dragging the exhaust up the street. He gets up to the trailer, parks the car way back. I unload the Camaro, put that in front of the truck. I said, how are we going to get this on the trailer? The exhaust is hanging down. It's going to dig into the trailer when it goes up. He goes, well, I said, you're going to have to hook it back up. He goes, it's too hot. I can't touch it. He says, you got some rags? I said, yeah. He goes, I'll lay on the ground. Get it to the ramps. I'll lay on the ground. I'll use the rags to hold it up while you drive it up the ramps. Okay, that's a deal. I literally drove that car up while he inched himself on his back underneath it, holding the exhaust. And we got it back onto the trailer. So we're strapping it down. I think I'm gone. I think I'm good. I turn around. There's a cop from the Bronx, New York PD, NYPD, walking up to me, parks his cruiser, walks up to me. I'm like, this car's been parked here for 2 hours. I'm in trouble. Takes his palm of his fist, and he hits me in the chest. Bang! He goes, what year is that? I went, it's a 74. He goes, that's awesome. I got a 72 at home in the garage. I love Barracudas. I'm like, oh, good. You're a Mopar guy. Yeah, I'm a Mopar guy. I just had to stop and see it. Can I look at that interior? It looks pretty crazy. I said, yeah, it's a crazy interior. So now we're sitting here. I just want to go home. So we're showing him the car. Finally, he leaves, and we head back to Massachusetts with no issues. So I roll the car in the garage. Okay, where do I start now? That'll be episode 3. Because you know what? I didn't have that car very long either. So, till the next time, follow your dreams, and God bless America.